Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and this is the Baby Cakes. Today we're talking to you about Hogwarts Legacy. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now this is my pothead. She's my pothead. She loves the Harry Potter franchise. She was the reason we picked this game up because I was kind of on the fence about it. I mean, it looked cool, whatever, but she's the one that got us into it. How many hours you got in this game?
I've gotten 2 days, like 10 hours and like 50 minutes.
2 days, 10 hours, and 50 minutes. I've barely got 24 hours into my build. I've been playing it on PC and Xbox, trying to keep my saves up. But I think I'm just gonna go with the Xbox. That's what I was doing last night. I put some more time in there on the Xbox last night. This game is incredible, in a sense that if you're a Harry Potter fan, and you've watched the movies or you've read the books or something like that, and you have this imagination or what you've seen or what you've heard, in the books and stuff of how Hogwarts Castle looks. Well, in this game you can pretty much explore everything because in the movies you pretty much were only you only really saw what Gryffindor Tower looked like. Well, in this one here you can explore Hufflepuff, you can explore Ravenclaw, you can explore Slytherin, pretty much anything that you want to do. The surrounding area is fairly dense, fairly big. Now, my current playthrough on the Xbox, which is the farthest, I just finished the first trial. Still got pretty good amount to go. It says the game is about 48 hours in total. But I mean, we're really digging this. We're really digging this. I do think that this Hogwarts Legacy is pretty good. So she's playing on Series S. How would you say the visuals look, in your opinion?
Sometimes it will look bad, but sometimes, like, the most of the time, it's pretty good.
So when you're in Hogwarts in the castle, it looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Most of your issues come with being outside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like Xbox Series S. Now she is playing on a 4K TV. I was playing on my monitor. I'm playing on the Series X on the monitor, and I don't have like visual issues. Like I don't have a problem with the issues. Every once in a while, when you're in Hogwarts, Hogwarts, being inside the castle, there are a few areas that are going to give you essentially areas where there's a few areas in there that kind of tank performance. It doesn't matter what you're playing on, and it's really evident when I'm playing the PC build that those exact same areas in the PC build are the ones that I suffer frame drops with the Xbox version. Now, when have you beat it yet?
No.
You're almost close.
I have one spell that I need to learn.
Have you beat like the last boss? You haven't seen the credits roll?
No.
Not yet. So she spent a lot of time playing in this game. Like she's literally been in her room playing this game since it came out. And then she comes out to me and she shows me her phone yesterday and she's got like 1 day 20 hours in it already, and I'm like, whoa, gosh dang, what are you doing, man? And so I was like, wow, and she's like, well, Dad, I want to talk about it. So I'm gonna let her talk for a minute. I'm gonna stop talking over her. I'm gonna let her get some words in, and she's gonna tell you how she feels about this experience because she's my pothead. Go ahead, don't be shy. Tell them what you think. What class did you pick?
Slytherin.
She's a Slytherin. So how how's the combat feel to you? Is it hard? Is it okay? Are you getting along with it pretty well?
It's good. It's easy to use.
Do you understand it pretty well?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do like major combos and stuff?
Mhm.
All right. I mean, I haven't watched her play, but because she's kind of like doesn't let people watch her play. She kind of get out of my room. She's that age. So I don't know, man. She really likes this game. She's been in there playing it. She's like, she gets a little bit shy, especially on camera. She doesn't want to talk too much, but so I try to do most of the talking so that she doesn't feel super shy. But if she wants to chime in, she's more than welcome to. As it sits right now, as far as I've played into this game, man, if I had to put a rating on it right now, I would probably put it pretty high. It'd probably be about a 9, 9.5. What would you say?
10 out of 10.
She's 10 out of 10 on this. The only reason I say 9.5 on this right now is just because I haven't beat it. I don't know how the story is going to go, but if it stays pretty much in the way that it's been right now, um, yeah, dude, this game is great. This might actually wind up being a 10 for me too. Now, I wasn't the greatest, Harry Potter fan. Like I've watched it with the kids, I've watched like the some of the movies, and I listened to them talk about it and stuff. But I actually, in preparation for this game, I bought the first and second Harry Potter books off of Audible, and I've been listening to them, while I'm at work and stuff, so that I can kind of get myself in the mindset for it. Um, I've had to take a break from my playing it. It is the main game that I'm working on right now, but I have some other projects going on at the same time, and the whole racing thing has made it so I've had to kind of take my time a little bit. But I have no problem taking my time with some of these games. And Harry Potter is one of those ones that's built in a way that for me anyways, I've got like 15 hours on the Xbox version. I've got about 10 on the PC. And for me, the experience has been I'm Gryffindor. She's a Slytherin. But for me, the way this experience feels, the highly crafted nature of this game, like it feels good. Um, Hogwarts Legacy, the school itself is immaculately detailed. It's beautiful. It's incredible. I love the atmosphere and I love the way it brings you into the world of Harry Potter or Hogwarts, and it gives you that feeling of actually being there. I love I love the way that they've crafted this system to where you'll go to the classes and you'll learn the things, and then you'll go out and you'll explore the world and you'll do the missions, and then you can explore, you can find secrets, the things, and some of this stuff is pretty clever. Like I really like the way that some of this game is pretty clever. It feels like there's a lot of attention to detail. Now, there are some things, like if you're looking for this game to be like a super over the top next generation looking game, it's not quite there. I mean, it's not breaking any boundaries or doing anything major. I would say it's definitely above. I'd say it's on par with Ubisoft games, open world wise. I would say it's on par, like visual wise, visual quality, stuff like that. At least in terms of the open world. More Far Cry 5 definitely has that Far Cry 5 aesthetic to it when you get out there in the trees and stuff. But then there's the magical, mystical, mythical stuff. When I was running through this thing and I'm seeing centaurs and stuff, and there's like this mythical. I mean, for the most part, like I'm saying, like the forest areas, stuff like that, kind of look Ubisoft, Far Cry 5ish. But then the mythical, magical stuff that's also interweaved in there, and then the medieval structures that are built around in the game, like it is cool. And I like the fact that it's not like this huge open world where everything is just so far spaced apart. I like the fact that it feels really handcrafted. It feels like a lot of love and a lot of detail went into making this game, this making this experience as close to what fans would possibly want. And I like that and I appreciate that. Now there are some performance issues like I'd mentioned before. There are some there are some things that might feel a little bit off, in some instances, but for the most part, like voice acting, character development, um, supporting characters, stuff like that. I mean, it works. Some of it does kind of feel a little bit cheesy at times. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a video game. Is it convincing for you? Is it convincing for you? Do you like it? Do you have a problem with the way the people in the game talk? Do you have a problem with um, the actors or actresses in the game?
No.
They're all pretty cool, right? You
Mhm.
understand what they're saying,
Mhm.
and that's what I mean. It's like little nuances that if you wanted to look and find stuff about this game that would bug you, there's definitely stuff that you can find. But for the most part, for a game, I would say this is a pretty decent caliber. Definitely needs some patches, for performance. But man, most of the time when you like a game and you love a game, it's pretty easy to overlook that stuff. And it instead of it being like a something that drags the game down, it just kind of adds to the character that adds to the character of that experience. And there's tons of games out there that we've experienced over the years, and I think this is I definitely do think this is one of the greats, one of the ones that we will remember, and one of the ones that she'll remember as she continues to grow in her gaming experiences. I think this is going to be one that she's going to be able to look back on, like we've all got our games that we look back on, and I think this is going to be one of those ones that really sets itself apart in her mind going forward. So, you have anything else you want to add?
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, that is our long term our after multiple hours of playing the game. Our I would say our first impressions. We'll come back when we beat it.
Yeah.
Come back and we'll do some more follow up on this one. We might do some gameplay videos, some more gameplay videos for this, but I think I want to just try to hunker down and get through, get through most of it before we make another video. But we're gonna leave you with that. That's how we're feeling about it right now. We're both feeling pretty good. I feel like she's really doing good. She's spending a lot of time in this. We are more than getting our money's worth out of Hogwarts Legacy, and that's a plus. So if you're a parent out there and you're looking for some solid information for this game, I think this is a good one, and um, it does it does build on that atmosphere of Harry Potter, of the Harry Potter legacy, and it does a good job. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.